Hey guys, Oscar Gonzalez here from notagrouch.com. I want to talk to you today on my blog about systems and the misconception that you have to wait until your system is built. In fact, you cannot wait until your system is built. Now, you've heard me talk about systems and automation, delegation, and ways to make your efforts not only easier, but set them up in a way that they multiply themselves and you can focus on to building new systems that bring you money. This is what I do almost every day. Every day I'm fixing something on my system so that it can take less time and resources away from me and give me more income. But a lot of the times I hear people tell me, well, it's going to take me so long to build my system. I have to learn all these things. And that is absolutely the wrong approach to building a system. First, what is a system? A system can be anything that allows you to save time and money and gives you the same result that you're looking for. So, for example, I'll use my realfreewebsite.com as an example for how I'm building a system. I know how to build websites. That's something I've been doing for 10 years or more. I know how to build WordPress websites. I've been doing that for a long time too. So I decided to start a free website service at realfreewebsite.com. So I thought about all the different components that I could add to the system and to the website and how to offer the product. Well, I've been running it now for 3 or 4 months and is very successful. A lot of people are finding the service useful and I'm providing a lot of value. But at the very early stages, I had to install WordPress all from scratch by hand and keep notes of everything I was doing so that I could replicate it to the next client. So what happens is, as I'm going through that process, every time I build a site, I'm finding new things that I could improve on. Perhaps I have a faster way of installing all the necessary plugins. Maybe I have a better way of configuring each plugin so that it doesn't take me 10 minutes per plugin. Little things like that will never happen until you start taking action. So if you want to get to a point where something that you do takes you 5 minutes, but takes somebody else a couple of days, you first need to take action and start doing it. You need to learn the process in and out, and then you need to improve on that process. Save time, save money, cut unnecessary steps, eliminate redundancy, and then you can start building a system that is more robust. So for example, it used to take me about a day to set up a website. Now it takes me maybe half an hour, 45 minutes. And I'm still working on improving that. The reason for that is because every time I do something, I pay attention to the different elements that could be automated or eliminated or delegated to somebody else. And once you get to a point where you have more or less the beginning stages of a system, that usually looks like a normal Word document. I know it sounds silly, but how does a system equate to a document? Well, the document will tell you, or should tell you, step by step. If it's 100 steps or if it's 2 steps. It's a way for you to follow a system. That's what the system is. You don't have to think about the next step. You don't have to figure out what goes where. How do you do this? How do you do that? No, you literally turn your mind off and you go through your document. Step 1, do this. Step 2, now do this. Step 3, with the results of step number 2, then you do step number 3. You go on and on. This is in most corporations or businesses that are well established and they've been around for a while or have a good understanding of their workflow. This is called a standard operating procedure. It's just how something works. Who's involved, what does it take to build something, to create something, to distribute something. You cannot build a system without having that standard operating procedure in place. And once you do that, then you will see the rewards of spending that time learning your system, because you will be a master of your domain. You will know exactly what it takes to build. And when you automate and delegate and eliminate things, if something goes wrong, you know exactly where it went wrong so you can fix it quickly and move on. This is how you build a system. Don't be deceived that you have to sit for weeks and months and try to come up with a system that's going to be perfect and it's going to work right as soon as you start using it, because that will never happen. It doesn't happen like that. I've worked with multi-million dollar projects with 30 people involved, and I've worked by myself on lower budget projects and high budget projects with customers, with organizations, volunteers. It doesn't matter. If you don't take action, document, and improve on those actions, your system will never be built. You can sit there and brainstorm, mind map, note take, task list, all the crap that you want to build, but if you are not taking action towards completing the steps needed to deliver your product or service, you will never ever be able to build a nice system that helps you remove yourself from the process so that you can go on and build other stuff that makes you money. That is all the time I have for today. I have to get going to continue working on my system. But thank you for watching. I hope this was useful. I hope that you understand a little bit more how systems work and how you can build your own. Do not be afraid. Take the first step today. The next step comes tomorrow. And after that, you'll be running and you will wonder, why didn't you ever do this before? So anyway, thanks again for watching. Not a Grouch from notagrouch.com. Talk to you soon.